Welcome back to the channel. Excuse me. Yesterday I did a video on comparing this staple gun and the Boss Stitch staple gun, and however this thing did not come in first place in my opinion. I was having issues with it. The story behind this gun is I bought it when I was in the middle of a hardwood job a couple weeks ago, and ended up running short on wood, so the store had to order one more box of wood. So this gun had only done 25 feet of hardwood up until yesterday, and then yesterday it started messing up on me. I was very disappointed because I was liking the way this foot was right here on it. I was liking the very long staple compartment. I was liking the small head piece. Everything about the gun I liked. I liked that it had a skinny handle here on it. However, it was not firing good, and it just started that yesterday. When we finished up that job with 25 feet, it done good. It was just working just as fast as the Boss Stitch and stuff like this. I was like, yes, this is an awesome gun, I love it. However, yesterday, as soon as I started to do that video, it started messing up on me. Watch this. Figured out the problem. I'm going to show you guys what the deal was with this. That way, if you have any issues, you'll know how to take care of it. What was going on, it was like it was having a hard time to fire, and I wasn't sure what was going on, but I'm going to show you what fixed it, and now it's like super rapid fire. I'm going to shut this door in case the compressor kicks in. That way it won't be too loud. So, yesterday, we was talking about the safety mechanism on this Boss Stitch being right here on the bottom, and I really like that because you didn't have to do any extra stuff with the trigger. All you had to do was pull the trigger and it would fire. This thing had that little double trigger right here that you had to hold up with your finger and pull the trigger. This was the safety right here, and that was the problem. Look right here. I'm gonna get really close. If you can see right, let me get my pencil. I want to point something out right here. So right there, see them marks on the trigger, on the back of the trigger? Are you good there?
Yeah, it looks good.
Okay, so those are wear marks right there, and that is where my safety trigger, because it was like it had a double trigger, that is where my safety trigger was hitting my firing trigger, and it was not letting my firing trigger come up far enough to actually fire the bullets.
Aaron Brown, do we have Wolf flooring tools in America?
Yeah, there's wood flooring tools here for sure, absolutely. What I did, looky right here. So, Isaac's been using this gun all day. I used it for just a minute right here, and I was like, what in the world, it wouldn't fire at all, so I just like squeezed really hard on the trigger. He's like, yeah, it's like you gotta squeeze the trigger really hard to get it to fire. I was like, yeah, you know what, and that got me to looking. This right here was the safety trigger. It went right there, okay? And that would stop this trigger from coming up. I don't know, you gotta be careful. I don't want to shoot the hardwood right here. And
Rushing Home Solutions, which one do you recommend?
say it again?
Which one do you recommend?
I like this one by all means better, especially now that I figured out what the deal was. This one is a lot better. Filling and everything. I like it better than the Boss Stitch. Anyway, where those marks were that I pointed out right there, it was actually hitting the same spot right here. I don't know if you can see where it's shiny on both of those corners right there. So that's where it was hitting on the back of my orange trigger. And what that was doing, it was not letting my trigger come up enough to activate the firing mechanism. So that thing was on there. Obviously there was a little spring in that, in the safety trigger when I pulled it out, and it was just in with a little pin and a little clip right there to hold the pin from coming out. It just sits in there. So I took a pair of pliers and pulled that out and pulled this trigger off. Now it fires it fires awesome. So that was the solution. Go ahead.
Why do you have a leather knife pouch as opposed to the plastic holder? Aaron Brown wants to know.
As opposed to leather, plastic. Leather just lasts a whole lot longer. Let's check this out. It's like super flexible. This thing is like a dish rag, so it's really nice. Lasts a long time. Really flexible and everything like that. Anyway, if you guys have any troubles with this, maybe you could try what I just did, pulling the safety thing off of it. However, now you have to be careful because if you go to pick it up and bump the trigger on the wood, you are going to shoot staple in the wood because now it absolutely has no safety mechanism, but it fires like a beast. So that's a good thing. I'll take the caution of being careful with it with the safety mechanism over squeezing the trigger extremely hard just to get it to fire and it working really slow. Now this works as fast as I can work.
Just cause all the fitters in the UK use plastic holsters.
Oh yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've noticed that actually. I've got some followers from over there, and I actually am part of the flooring carpet fitters UK or something like that. So I see a lot of that stuff over there. Anyway, just a little quick fix on the Powernail. I had to redeem it after that video yesterday because it was very disappointing. So I thought I would do a redemption video on it just to let you guys know what was going on and what the problem was and how to fix it. Okay, we're going to get back to it. Until next time, the PSV is out.